I don't know if I think I have bad news for you based on a Bill Simmons report this morning, and that appears to be that he is hearing that Bezos is all in on the Celtics.
Ain't bad news for me. I love Bezos.
Okay? You're okay with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought you wanted John Henry.
Listen, I'll take either or, but give me Bezos. Bezos, unlike our boy Gerard Mayo, he has money to burn. Mm-hmm. So new arena, everything when you get an owner like that. And he seems like he's somebody that, wants everybody to know he's got a big shtick when he walks. Mm-hmm. And so he's not afraid to spend money. And that's what you want from an owner. Come in, change up the thing. I bet he builds a beautiful arena. Yes.
I thought his interest was purely NFL, but I guess it isn't.
My question is, wasn't there all those talks about Amazon Q2 or they were going to move the new headquarters? What if he made some big complex that had the stadium and a massive Amazon headquarters on the grounds of the old racetrack up at Suffolk Downs? Well,
they've already, haven't they started to, they're putting condos and everything else in there, but I guess you could shift, I'm
or
sure. Or
some parcel of land somewhere.
Right. Yeah, they've gutted that place now. They're supposed to do giant apartments, but you're right. If you can put it, you find enough. But Bezos is it seems like he's got so much money that you might not need a bunch of land. He might build an arena that is above and, where you can kind of access it and it's, sit up high, I'm sure, crazy stuff like that.
From his perspective, I'm sure a part of it is that I'm sure that Amazon is looking at, when it comes to television, the quote-unquote television rights, their streaming rights, whatever. I'm sure that they're looking at that because they're not going to stop with just the NFL. So if you own the content and then you put the content out where on your streaming service, then you're making double the money there. So
it would make sense for Bezos to buy a team. Listening to this report, it's a no-brainer that he probably has the most money to be able to do it. Right. So if Bezos bought the Celtics, that would be no surprise to me. I just ask that he puts his heart and soul into it and not just the money.
And like a lot of owners of professional sports teams nowadays, Greg, he can buy the Celtics and still, if a football team comes available, he's got enough bread where he can buy a football team. And, I think that's when you're that rich and you're want to invest in the sports.
Yeah, but we can't be you wouldn't be hypocritical, but myself, Curtis, Greg, we couldn't say, well, we give the Henrys such a hard time for not putting all their interest in the Red Sox, and then if Jeff Bezos does the same thing.
Yeah, that's something that you guys would do, but as long as Bezos
we were all fine with John Henry when he was spending like crazy. If Bezos comes in and spends like crazy, we'll be okay with it. I think this is better than John Henry, but still not. I really want Rob Hale. I think that this is it should be a public trust owning one of these four major teams, and I would love to have a local guy. Does anybody think Bezos is going to be local at anything?
No.
I bet you they're going to deliver your sodas with his drone from Amazon.
That'll be so cool. Think about that. You don't have to wait in line.
Really high tech?
Yeah, that's what you
order
want.
right at your seat.
I'm telling you, look at the Clippers' new arena. The stuff that they're doing now and these owners to
Did you see the S show that happened at the first event they had at the $2 billion new Clippers arena?
No, I didn't see what happened.
There was a concert. I don't know with who, but the app that they use, because it's cashless and ticketless.
Yeah.
So it was all on this app, and the app crashed. So there was 5,000 people trying to get into the building. I don't know. Technology, Greg. I don't know.
I mean, what if you want to use cash?
Can't use cash anywhere.
Why?
They say cash is king.
Where do you use cash when you go to the Celtics game?
I would like to use cash.
Do you use cash when you go to Gillette? Most places are now cashless, especially arenas.
But what about those of us who like to occasionally, flash a 20 or a 10 spot?
Yeah, well, guess what? That's not working at a big
arena. What if you sell
to the moms and pops corner store?
Wait, what if you're walking and selling hot dogs
outside?
No, in the up and down the rows, like at Fenway.
Oh, okay.
That's cash.
Right, is that cash?
Maybe that. I don't know what they'll do. Maybe you got to have a couple bucks in your pocket.
Yeah, I think you do.
That's the only thing you can
Tap to pay.
That's the only thing that they use for cash at Fenway, right?
Yeah.
But
I don't even take out my cards anymore, though. I'm with Shime. I'm tap to pay every time.
Yeah, that's what most people are with their phone.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any other place other than Fenway that does the cash, like the Gillette game?
Well, you mean you're talking about stadium wise?
Yeah, like
I mean, there are if you go to Town Spa Pizza, it's cash only.
no. I'm saying
Good bar pizza places are only cash only.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in the arena because Curtis brought up the Clippers arena.
Right.
Are there other arenas like Garden, Gillette, where you can use cash?
You can still. I mean, I assume you can still use cash at Gillette.
I
I
thought
don't
it was
think
all,
so. It's
yeah.
cashless, I
It
believe.
is?
Yeah.
And Fenway says it's transitioned to fully cashless, so they must have like card readers. When
Yeah,
they sell
maybe
them.
they. Yeah, I don't know. And I think maybe Fenway might. I haven't sat outside in a Patriots game in a while. Did they have people going up and down selling hot dogs and stuff like that?
Oh,
Or-
I'm sure. Yeah, they
right.
still have people selling stuff in the stands.
Yeah, I don't even I haven't even really paid attention.
Greg, I don't like to talk about my hard upbringing, but that was my first job.
So yeah, I think most places now, arena wise, are trying to go all cashless. So Greg, you might be screwed on
Might
that.
be out of luck.
It's a way for the owners to make sure they're not getting anybody ripping cash off them. That's how it happens.